Let me ask you something. Have you ever looked around at your life and thought, how did I end up here? Like you're stuck on repeat. Same routine, same frustrations, same dreams, all collecting dust. Maybe you're doom scrolling through social media until 2 a.m., seeing other guys live the life you thought you'd have by now. Look, if you keep doing what you've been doing, you're gonna get what you always got. Men of faith, we are not called to just drift through life. We are called to build, to lead, to act with purpose. So the real question is, are you living by default or by design? Stick around, because this might be the wake-up call that you've been needing. For years, I felt stuck. On the outside, my life looked fine. I had a job, paid the bills, was married, went to church on Sundays, but inside, I was restless, frustrated, and deep down, I knew God wanted something more of me. I knew it in the depths of my heart, in the depths of my soul, but knowing isn't the same as living it. I was the guy who prayed for change but never changed anything, who asked God for direction but wouldn't always move. Sound familiar? Everything changed when I stopped waiting for everything to magically change for me. I started living with purpose, and that's what I want to share with you today. A simple but powerful way to take control of your life, find your God-given purpose, and actually start building the future you were made for. This isn't about perfection, it's about progress. It's about becoming the man you were called to be, not the man you're settling for being. Stop complaining, start leading. Look, complaining is easy. It's basically a national pastime. We can all find something to whine about. Our job, our relationship, our back pain when we snooze too hard. Life gives us plenty to complain about. But here's the hard truth. Complaining keeps you stuck. It's a sneaky way of saying, I'm powerless to change this, and it is not who God calls you to be. I see this all the time. Guys who spend an hour complaining about their job, but won't spend 5 minutes updating their resume. Guys who vent about being out of shape, but won't walk around the block. You've got 3 choices in this situation. 1, solve it. 2, shift how you see it. Or 3, stay stuck complaining, which, let's be real, is what immature boys do, not real men of faith. Men of faith lead. Men of faith build. Men of faith take ownership. It's time to move from victim to victor. And listen, that doesn't mean you're in this alone. God is with you every step of the way, but you still have to take the steps. The world has enough critics. What it needs is more builders. What it needs is you stepping up. Intention is the key to a good life. Most people live on autopilot. They wake up, scroll their phone, and just survive the day. Rinse and repeat. And then they wonder why life feels empty. Living with intention flips that. It's about waking up and deciding, what kind of man do I want to be? What kind of legacy do I want to leave behind? And here's the thing, we have to stop talking about luck. Luck is just doubting the providence of God. God isn't random. Life isn't random. You're here for a reason. You're here on purpose for a purpose. But here's where a lot of Christian men get it wrong. We think faith means sitting back and letting God do all the work. That's not faith. That's passivity. Faith is trusting God while you work. It's praying for opportunities while you prepare for them. Yes, your faith has to come from God. It's rooted in God. But you also need to have faith in yourself. Faith that with God's help, you can build the life you were called to live. Sometimes you'll see other men who make it look easy. Newsflash, they had to put in the work too. And even if they didn't, that's none of your business. You still have to put in the work. Quit looking for shortcuts. There aren't any. Except this. It requires work, and it will require work until the day you die. If you want to live a life of meaning, purpose, and impact, that is where legacy is built. But here's the beauty. You don't have to do this alone. God's provision is so real. His timing is perfect. Your responsibility is to show up. His is to guide the results. This is where it gets practical. I call it the Purposeful Professional Method. It's how I stopped drifting and started to build a life that I was proud of. A life on purpose. Step 1. Assess your gifts and goals. You need to understand what God has placed on your heart. Look at what breaks your heart, what fires you up, what comes naturally to you. The intersection of these 3 things is where God is usually calling you. Write it down. Be specific. Don't just say, I want to be successful. What does success look like for you? What kind of man do you want to be when you're 40, 50, 60? Step 2. Cultivate meaning. This is where most guys fall off. We love the idea of change until we have to do the work. But discipline isn't punishment, it's freedom. Freedom to build the life you actually want. Design your days with intention. The good life is built by millions of daily decisions, each one stacking up and shaping your future. You don't need massive changes. You need consistent, small ones. Step 3, strengthen your weaknesses and grow your opportunities. Keep growing. Read, pray. Surround yourself with other men, with people who call you higher. Stay humble. Because the moment you think you've arrived is the moment you stop growing. Step 4, execute the action plan. This is where rubber meets the road. All the planning in the world means nothing without execution. Take the first step, then the next. The life you desire is built one faithful step at a time. Here's the part where some of you are going to squirm. The life you want is not just going to magically appear. There's no genie, no magic lamp, no someday that's going to save you. There's a 35-year-old version of you looking back at a 25-year-old version of you, wishing you had started then. Don't let 45-year-old you have the same regret. You have to take the first step, and then the next. Pray like it depends on God. Work like it depends on you. And trust that God will provide. He always does. Maybe not on your timeline, but always right on time. Grab a pen after this video and write down what your ideal future looks like. 1 year, 3 years, 5 years. Then pick one action step that you can start taking today. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just have to move and understand this is going to be work, and work is good for you. It will take your willpower, it will take faith, and it won't stop until the day you die. And that is also good for you, because that's exactly where meaning and purpose and impact come from. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. God has already given you everything you need so far. Now it's time to use it. Brother, you were made for more. You were not here to coast. You were here to create, to serve, to love. Stop living in neutral. Start designing the life you were called to live, with intention, with faith, with purpose. The world needs what you have to offer. It really does. Your future family needs the man you're becoming. Your future self is counting on the decisions you're gonna make today. If this message hits home for you, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. And share this video with a brother who needs to hear it. And I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below. What's the first action you're gonna take today to design a better life for yourself? And if you're ready to go deeper, I'm a career and purpose coach, and I'm here to help. Check the link below and let's map out a future together. I'm always so grateful to spend time with you. I get so excited to talk with other men who are building lives of intention and lives of purpose. I'm so blessed to work with incredible men and reaching the new steps together. As always, I wish you peace and success.